Hello everyone, this is Brother Oakley again from the End Time Ministry. In my last video, I talked about the four horsemen of the apocalypse. I only talked about the first three because I want to save the last horse for a special video, the black horse. The black horse, the rider holds a pair of balances in his hands, a measure of wheat for a penny, spoil not the wine and the oil. The color for capitalism is black. We are a capitalistic nation. Black represents capitalism. But there's a downside to that. You got workers on the bottom working for these organizations and plants and stuff like that, working like slaves, living paycheck to paycheck. Some of them working 2 jobs these days to try to make ends meet. Then you got the ones on the top, the CEOs, the presidents of these corporations making millions of dollars, getting huge bonus checks. If I was a CEO of a corporation, I would be down there giving my employees out bonus checks to my employees, even if I had to use my own money to show them how much I appreciated them. Last year, the government gave me a $22 raise on my Social Security. They figured that they was doing something. But my landlord increased my rent $100 a month. My car insurance went up and everything went up. I don't know what didn't go up. So you got the employees at the bottom struggling to survive, a measure of wheat for a penny, and all these corporations and the higher ups making millions of dollars. Spoil not the wine and oil. Also, preachers. I'm not going to leave out preachers. Some of these preachers are making millions of dollars, living in mansions, riding around on yachts in the river, flying Lear jets, living like royalty. I remember this one preacher on the TV one time said, "I'm believing God for a $65 million jet." Well, and the people there were clapping. I would never go back to that church again. You remember the man in the Bible? There's the rich man. He threw scraps of food from his table to the beggar man. Well, the rich man went to hell, and the beggar man went to heaven. And the rich man was in hell. He looked from afar. He saw the beggar man standing beside Abraham, and he said, "Send somebody to tell my brothers to warn them. Don't come into this place where I'm at." And he was told, "Well, if somebody was sent to warn your brothers, they wouldn't believe it anyway." I saw this video one time about this parking lot in Los Angeles. There are 20 cars on this parking lot and 20 people live in their cars. Everybody's got a job. One person works for Pizza Hut. Another lady works for 7-Eleven. Everybody's working. And whatever food they can scrape up during the day, they have a table that they put it on to share with everybody. But yet our government gave another $59 billion to Ukraine. Millions of dollars are sent to these countries overseas. My grandma said one time, "You can't buy friendship." What about our own people? Don't our own people deserve to be taken care of? It seems like our government has forgot about our own people. It's a shame. It's a real shame. How long are we going to be on this earth? If you get lucky, you might live to be 80 years old. What happens then? The Bible says it's appointed to us once to die, then the judgment. We're going to be judged on what we do in this life. I would hate to stand in front of God and have to answer for my greed and selfishness. The Bible says, what is it to profit a person to gain the whole world and lose your own soul? I rest my case. So on my next video, I'm going to talk about why I stopped going to church. You're going to find that interesting. Please join me. Goodbye. Take care, everyone.